Hey everyone, it's Trader Rob. Finally, May is here. Today is May 1st, 8:03 in the morning Central Time. Let's see what our morning strategies, how they can get started off here in May. Really looking for a nice rebound in May. Got a good feeling. Right after the intro. As always, nothing that I state on my channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital that is put out there is at risk for loss. Okay, so finally we are in a brand new month. We can put April in the rear view. Already posted in Discord that April caused some hurt, obviously, in the cash accounts, obviously on the evals, and really looking forward to starting off this month fresh. Now, with that being said, I will post all of the stats for April at the end of this video. I am going to be going live next Wednesday. I believe that is the 8th. So May 8th, I will be live here at 8 a.m. Hopefully you guys can join me. For those of you that want to learn more about the morning strategies, my levels, the Rob reversal, it's a great time to ask me questions and to watch me trade a lot of these items, including the levels live, which could be of help to some people. So yesterday, let's take a look at gold, zero setup. So we had no setup yesterday in gold, and in oil we had no setup session one, and we took a 24 tick loser. This is the only trade that I ended up taking yesterday. Took this one we got activated into the short. Actually, the momentum was there. Probably should have reduced my risk here in half, but I did not, and got knocked out for a full 24 tick loss in oil session two. Let's take a look. So we are starting May with a brand new eval. Now the previous eval I've been trading, actually I think it was almost 87 days. And the win percentage, I believe, was 53%, which obviously was all pretty much April. April brought that down, brought that account up to positive $1,500, pretty much only through, what month was it? March. March was a fantastic month. And yesterday with the trade that I took in oil session two, I think I was negative like $67 in the account. Had a free reset, so figured why not? Perfect time to do it. Now the beauty of it is that yes, we were trading with that account for almost close to 3 months, and it was pretty much break even. So you got to take your good months with your bad months, and obviously it reflects this almost the same thing in my cash account. Try to make a quick video here on some of the stats on that as well. On I have two cash accounts. I trade one only the morning strategies on, and another one that I trade only the Rob reversal on. Now, the weird thing with the Rob reversal is that based on the tweak that I've made with taking the 70 point profit and 35 point stop loss with the trailing feature, it's actually been in the green for the last 2 weeks, even though the Rob reversal has had negative stats for April. That little minor tweak has worked. So that might be something to really look at going forward. And again, it's about evolving. It's evolving as a trader. Man, I got 3 minutes before my session opens, so let me I'll try to get into that a little bit more at my recap at the end of the day. Here are the levels for this morning. Already posted this in Discord. This is the ES. We've got a strong level at 50.40. We've got a 5-minute level at 50.47, 50.58, and 50.59. Strong level at 50.64. The only trading opportunity that I see here this morning is right here. Would be a move up to 50.58. Look as a target of 50.47. Here's your level for a stop loss. So right around here, positive risk to reward. That's what I'm looking for on the ES. Unless some other levels get painted, this is the trade setup that I'm looking for. You guys can see yesterday I had one of my best days trading the levels. On one eval, I think I made like close to $500. And on this funded account, I brought it all the way back up to positive $502 of funded money. Let's take a look at the YM, which is the other instrument here this morning that, let me just... Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second here so I can pop these on my chart so I don't miss a trade here. Give me 1 second. All right, we're good on gold. Let's move oil over here. All right, so we're good on both of these. We got time. All right, so on the YM, we've got a 15-minute interval level at 37,053. We've got a 5-minute interval at 37,594. And the trade setup that I see for this morning would be a retracement down to 37,909 right here, this 5-minute level that I've got right here, with a strong level right underneath it at 37,901. So this would be your strong level, stop loss, stop loss is a little bit subjective, obviously. You're looking for a positive risk to reward. So if your trade starts here, we're looking to get back to this level right here. That's 45. So, maybe under this swing low here, you're at 21, you're at a 2.1 risk to reward. So that's fantastic. That's the only trade setup. So I'm right this morning. The only thing I would be looking at is the YM and the ES. I will try to keep both of these charts open, and all of these have already been uploaded into Discord with the trade ideas that I've got for the morning. And finally, the NQ. The NQ to me is the one that I don't really see much here. I will show you one trade that could be a possibility. You've got a strong level above us at 17,526. You've got a 5-minute level at 17,471 and another strong level below us at 17,448. Now here, your only trade opportunity, which would kind of be a quick scalp, would be right here. So you've got, let's see if I can do this better here. Somewhere right there-ish. And it would look something like this. Retracement down to this main level, right back to this level right here. Pretty easy trade. You got your stop loss right underneath you. This could definitely be something that I would possibly entertain, but I prefer this morning the YM and the ES, and I usually don't say the YM much. So stick around for the trades that are going to be coming up here in a few minutes. Let's have a banger of a day, man. We need it. We got to get in the green today. See you guys here in a little bit.
Order canceled.
All right, and here is my first trade of the morning, first trade of May. It is in gold. We do get activated here into the long based off of that green inside bar. I am trading the GC, so one E-mini contract in gold session and one E-mini in oil session 2, which I've got to be careful with because I know we've got the oil inventory report. But getting back here to gold, so we have been in an uptrend. You can see obviously higher highs, lower lows. So we are definitely trading here with the trend, and we are looking for that push outside of that inside bar, which is the exact momentum play that we do get here on this inside bar strategy. And decent sized trade. I want to say that this trade was, about 26 ticks. So we're looking at about $260 of profit if we can take full TP here. And the momentum stalls out here a little bit. Obviously, price action just does not go. You can see the price action leading up into our trade here, that it goes up in steps. So, a small retracement is always healthy, and I have no issues with that. The nice thing with the strategies is that you've got your very clear stop loss, your very clear take profit. The only part of managing this trade is pretty much reducing the risk by 50% once you get into about 70% of take profit. Now, spoiler alert, this trade does end up working for full take profit, and we do get a very big spike here by buyers coming up in a few seconds. So I don't even really get the opportunity to reduce my risk in half. Beautiful trade in gold this morning.
Target filled. Order canceled.
All right, and here is our trade in oil this morning. This is session 2. We do get activated into the long based off of that green inside bar that you see right there to the left of the entry. We're looking for 26 ticks here of take profit with a 26 tick stop loss. Now, to be 100% transparent, 100%, kind of going through my emotions during this trade, every ounce of my body did not want to take this trade into oil inventory report. Maybe what I should have done is maybe just reduce my risk down to like 5 or 4 micros. But I ended up taking the trade, and obviously once I'm in there, I like to see these trades to finality. I don't like getting in and out of trades, as I believe that leads to just over trading and revenge trading. And that has been one of the reasons that has kept, my accounts in the green, and has helped with my overall just trading performance. And, here at this point, we are getting, I think we're about maybe 5 or 10 minutes away from oil inventory. And obviously I've got this video sped up here a little bit. Even at this point, we get back to break even, and I really wanted just to punch out and hit the close button, be happy with the $260 profit that I made already from gold. But then I said, well, Rob, if I do that today, that is a discretionary idea. That's a feeling that I have, and those feelings then will start to creep up in majority of my trades, and I just did not want to do that. So oil inventory report comes, we get a nasty spike down, we take a loss in oil session 2.
Stop filled.
Well, a decent day trading, first day here in May. So I've got full stats that I'm going to go over. Let's go over the trades real quick. Got a little unfortunate in that oil session 2 trade. The oil inventory report knocked me out of that trade, which you guys just saw. Oil session 1 was a winner. We got activated into the short based off of this inside bar right here at 820, close 825. Full take profit 16 points. Actually took this trade in. No, I did not take this trade in cash. I did not take oil session 2 in cash. I did take it on the eval. We got activated into the long based off of this 915. Honestly, the inputs and comments in during the trade, did not really feel that confident. Even though I want to say, probably something I should look into, but I want to say the last 3 or 4 oil inventory reports have caused a spike in the long direction. Today, obviously, we got a huge spike down, and this thing just continued to continue to burn all the way down. So, I mean, this was a massive move. Let's see here. About 174 ticks on that full move down. So, oil obviously did not like that inventory report. And gold was a winner, which you saw on this. Took this one in cash. Took it to the long, 26 ticks. Beautiful trade. So today I was actually up $250 on the cash account, just based. This is the only trade I actually took on the cash, which I'll show you guys some of the stats even on the cash accounts for April coming up shortly. And the Rob reversal. A bunch of setups, nothing validated, starting from, let's say this is the open. We had a signal to go short. This no trade because this obviously closed above the 80 MA. Same thing with this trade at 10 a.m. No trade there. Now, even though I have it activated right now, I'm just did that for the video to show you guys the setups. But I will be deactivating the strategy, not trading the Rob reversal here this morning. Just because we had PMI, we had jobs report, and we have FOMC coming up. Just not looking to trade that here today. So let's take a look at the statistics for all of the strategies, and we'll start from February. So February 2024, we had oil session 2, which was negative 19 ticks. Gold was up 55 ticks, and the Rob reversal was up 840 ticks, which I believe is about 200 and something points. Back then I was just tracking this in ticks. I don't know why. So again, just trading the E-mini, one E-mini for February, you would have been up $4,500. If we take a look at March, oil session 2 was a killer, 291 ticks up. Gold plus 14 ticks, so pretty mediocre. And the Rob reversal was up 280 ticks, which I believe is 70 points. That's exactly what it is. So you would have been up $4,450. And then April, which has turned out to be one of the, well, it's definitely the worst month of me trading these morning strategies, all of the strategies, really since probably going back to August of last year, at least trading them live or trading them every single day and keeping statistics. Oil session 2 down 44 ticks, gold down 34 ticks, and the Rob reversal was down 105 points. So three negative trades. I actually had, so we had 8 winners and 11 losers on the Rob reversal for April, and that is trading just the original strategy, 35 point stop loss, 35 point take profit. Now on the cash accounts, I have been trading the Rob reversal with 2 micros and made a small tweak on that account where I am trading, I am looking for a take profit of 70 points and a stop loss of 35 points with a trailing stop on there. And that has actually proved to be a really nice little strategy just because obviously your risk to reward is 2 to 1. So even on the days where we lose 1 and we win 1, we're still walking away positive. And even on some of the losers, the trailing stop has helped from even getting that full 35 point loss. So I really kind of, I do like that small tweak. Maybe I'll make a video on it just to kind of explain that. I'll show the settings and everything on how I set that up. That might be beneficial. Let's get into the levels. Man, this trade today. So if you guys remember, you guys watched the beginning part of this video, I stated that the setup I was looking for on the ES was a bounce off of this level at 50.58. You've got another level, which even though it was a 5-minute level, not a strong level like the 50.64, still really like this setup at 50.59. I mean, you can even see where I put here where my stop loss was going to be put in. And I was looking for it to just come right back to this level down at 50.47. So in theory, my trade analysis and my trade idea was spot on. I literally got taken, I had to stop by 1 point. By 1 point, I got this thing knocked out. Maybe I was a little too aggressive with the stop. I mean, this was a kind of an insane risk to reward. I think it was almost 3 times, pretty close to it. Actually, it was 3 times. So I could have probably, let's see, even if I was to have gone there, this turns into a 1.5 risk to reward. Again, that'd probably be a little bit too big of a stop for me, but maybe even 5 points would have been fine. I mean, again, a little unfortunate, but this helps me build confidence in my morning levels and what exactly it is that I'm looking for. And I'm actually now posting my actual trade ideas in my Discord. So if you would like to take a look at that, that is there as well. Now, I had another trade set up on the YM. Where's the YM? I wish I could just filter these and kind of organize them. Okay, so the only setup here, let's move this. I'll show price action here in a little bit. My only setup here was a retracement down to this level of 37,909, and then with a bounce right back up to this level. This is the way I laid it out. This is the way that I put it up in Discord. Obviously, price action did not go that way. So no trade set up there. I'm sorry, and I had this on this order. Yeah, so I even have my limit order right here kind of already set to buy. Probably going to cancel this one out because I am going to be leaving for work, and learned the hard way 2 days ago, or I think it was Monday, that, I really got to be here to manage this trade. There was a decent setup, and I'll be honest with you, I honestly really wanted to take this one, where there was a retracement down to this level right here, 37,954. And the reason why I liked it is because you had the stronger level, the 15-minute level at 37,953. So this trade could have just looked like this. And maybe not the best risk to reward, still over one, and still better than 1-to-1. But maybe not the best trade if this level would have been a little bit higher, but it still would have been a great trade. It would have been a great scalp here opportunity. So, but whatever, markets didn't, the YM hadn't cooperated yet, but not to say that this can't come right back down to this level. That's a possibility here. So now the eval today, kind of sucked because I was up $260. I ended up taking that loss in oil session 2, and with the dramatic spike down, I got some crazy slippage on there. So that one's down like, I think, 40 or 50 bucks for the day, actually. Well, it says here I'm down 30 bucks for the day, but I think it's maybe a little bit more with the slippage. We'll see what the dashboard says tomorrow. And then let's get into the cash account. So I just ran a performance. This is off of my Ninja. Remember, I've got 2 cash accounts that I typically trade with. I trade one with the morning strategies, oil and gold, and the other one with the Rob reversal based off of, before it was 35 point stop, 35 point take profit. And pretty much for April, I moved over to that 70 point take profit, 35 point stop loss with a trailing feature. So again, even though April was pretty terrible, I was still able to squeak out $151 profit from the morning strategies. So I had gross profit and loss of $370. And 63 trades sounds about right. There's about 21 or 22 days of trading. Factor in, 2 to 3 trades because I was also trading oil session 1 in April. So no, not a lot of money in commissions, fees, $219. That's kind of what I'm looking to do. I think I paid more fees on my other account because those are in micros, and they seem to hit a little bit more. So let's take a look at the other account. This is my other cash account, and this one had a gross profit and loss of $530 with a total P&L of $365 for last month, which was in April. So this one had a little bit better statistics, and again, I think it was just that better risk to reward on those trades. And we had here a total of 46 trades. Actually, no, only $164 of fees. So the micros actually were a little bit better. So in theory, the cash account is up in April. I've been on a really nice run, going back maybe 6 to 7 months. So it has been either green or break even. Even that terrible month, which I think was either January or February, like I stated, I think I was able to still even squeak out a small profit. So I know that my trading is getting much, much better. I like the fact that I have the ability now to also look at the equities markets, including the ES, the NQ, and the YM and have a better indication, have a better understanding of why price action does what it does. And that is something that I have never really been able to be good at. And that's why I've always put so much emphasis on my mechanical strategies, where I take all of the discretion out. And as you can see, if you stick to the strategies, and you don't go crazy on size, you're going to have some bad months. But obviously the good months will outweigh the bad ones. So as I stated, I am going to be going live next Wednesday, the 8th at 8 a.m. My plan is to try to go live once or twice per week. And I think it'll help people to kind of see me trading the levels in real time, the morning strategies in real time. And I have fun with you guys. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the content that I'm putting out. Hopefully you enjoyed the transparency, the good, the bad, the ugly. It all gets posted on here. So if you haven't, and I haven't said this in 3 months, if you like the channel, you like what's going on, hit the like button, subscribe. If you subscribe to the channel, there is a whole bunch of free indicators, strategies, bots that that members in my Discord and I have developed, and we offer it for free to people that subscribe to the channel, trying just to help as much as I can the trading community to try to get better, at least get better a little bit every day. All right, my neighbor's cutting the grass, so I am cutting it short. Happy trading, everyone.